Hey folks, Todd Dow here again. What I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to show you how to set up your shipping. So you're going to again navigate to the settings down here and also go here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set it up to where we can do just pay shipping. That means that a customer can actually have the product for free. All they got to do is pay the shipping for us to ship it to the customer, and we can actually make profit out of it. But there is a overall game plan behind this, which I will explain a little bit later on why, especially starting out, we use this model to get things rolling, and then eventually we start really diving into stuff a lot deeper and into more detail. So first we're going to go to edit domestic, and obviously if you're in a different country, your country will be the domestic setting and the rest of the world will be, whoever that is. Okay. And so we're going to have to use both settings and set them up accordingly. I usually mirror the same exact setup on each one. So it is tedious. I'm going to go over just the preliminary setting up of the shipping, and you can go as long. You can set up your shipping for as many orders as you want, but I'm going to do it so that obviously, for the sake of this video, I'm not going to do, obviously set up all of it right here live on the video, but I will pause and I will create them, and then we'll repause the video afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and hit edit. I'm going to set up a couple of them um, so that you see an example of how it works. Okay, so there is price-based rates and there is weight-based rates. If we're going to do the just pay shipping model straight out the gates, we're going to use the weight-based rates. If you want to add shipping on your free shipping items or your items, period, you're going to use price-based rates. It's a lot easier, okay? So we're going to go with weight-based rates. Go to add rate. We're going to type in standard shipping. Type in 0.3. I always start off with 0.3. And what you want to do is you want to go 2 steps above that, which is 0.5. Okay. And the reason why I do that is because if I'm listing my product inside my store and I say the weight is 0.3, if they add 2 to the cart, I have to times this number by 2, which will give us 0.6, which takes us out of this weight bracket, exactly what we want. Because if they add 2 to the cart, we want to charge them the second level of our shipping. We don't want to give 2 for 1. Okay, two for the price of 1. If I wanted to give 2 for the price of 1, then I would have put 0.3 to 0.6. And if they would add 3 to the cart, boom, it would jump to the next level. So down here, what I'm going to put is 995. That's usually what I start off with on my free or my just pay shipping level of setting up my store. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit done. That level is done. You're going to keep on going down the line. So again, 0.6 is the next bracket of the weight, but you want to go 2 above that so that whenever they add the third item to the cart, which would be 0.3 times 3, which is 0.9. You want to go 1 below that, or again 2 above your next weight, which is this 0.6 to 0.8. So if they add the third one, boom, they're into the next bracket. Okay, and so with that being said, we're going to continue to go on and move on through the rates. Now, obviously, on this one, you can put, let's see, for the third one, you could do something like 1895. Okay, or you can go lower, whatever the case is. But obviously, if they add 2 to the cart, you can do it accordingly, according to your profits. Now, for me personally, I like to go a little bit lower because that gives them a little bit of a discount at the same time. Okay, So I might go with $16.99 or $14.99 for two. Okay, for two. So if I know that if I know that my product is only costing me $3 a pop, if they buy two, my cost would be $6 to fulfill the item. So therefore, I have a lot of room to play with this item if it's at $14.95 for two items. So in their head, they're thinking, well, it's $9.95, for the shipping on this. Well, hey, if I get two into the cart, it's going to increase the weight, but at the same time, hey, I'm getting a little bit of a discount. I see that there if I add two to the cart. So that's kind of like my method of the madness behind it. Okay, and I need to type that in, standard shipping. Okay, so it's a little bit redundant. You're going to do this for both domestic, and you're going to do it for the international. So I'm going to pause my screen, and I'm going to finish the United States or my domestic settings, and then I will resume and show you how to obviously do the international settings the same exact way. All right, so I'm done setting up the shipping for these items here. And I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And that should lock in my domestic settings. So now I'm going to go ahead and go to go to shipping again. And I'm going to do the same thing for the rest of the world. So I'm going to go ahead and hit edit. This time I'm going, weight-based rates. And then this time I'm going to put international shipping. And I'm going to use the same weights as I did before. This time I'm going to put a little bit of a higher price for the shipping to international, which makes more sense, obviously. If you're running international traffic, there you might incur a little bit of, obviously higher fees as far as shipping is concerned. So I'm going to go through the process. Same thing as we did before, except this time we're going to start off a little bit higher. This time I'm going to start off $11.99. And I'm going to continue to work my way up. I'm just going to do a few so you can see. And then that'll be it for setting up the shipping once I'm done. So again, I said it's a little bit redundant to keep, obviously to record this entire session, but I'm just going to do a couple so you guys can see. I've done this so many times. And I'll make sure this makes sense to obviously the product that you're getting ready to fulfill. Got to make sure it makes sense because your numbers may not be the same as mine as far as the cost of the goods that you're getting ready to market. Okay, and so typically, if I'm going to do a free plus shipping item, the product's got to be $5 and below. Okay, cost of goods got to be $5 and below to fulfill. All right, so that's pretty much exactly how to get it set up. Obviously, I need to do a little bit more, but I'm not going to torture you on this video doing the same redundant stuff. So we're going to head on over to the next video. Thank you for arriving on this video, and obviously I can't wait to help you to get things rolling and actually get to the fun stuff. Okay, you guys take care. See you in the next video.